such a great Monday, and we got to hear in the TV version of us, Andrea said Happy Monday. Oh, I caught it.
Just for you, because it was your video.
Oh, so excited. Outnumbered overtime. OT, baby. And A and B is in the house, Ambassador.
Glad to be
short
here.
For Ambassador, I like that. Little acronym going on there. How was the last hour of TV? Did you enjoy
It's
it?
always enjoyable here.
You're happy? Are you in your happy place?
You think I'm going to say anything else anyway? No.
We're just glad you were here.
This is a great show. I would do an advertisement for Fox on behalf of the show if they asked me.
Oh, how sweet are
that's
you?
a huge endorsement. Thank you.
Tom Poland, because one of our topics on the TV version of us was, what was it called again? Trump anxiety or something?
Trump anxiety, exactly.
Tom Poland says, does Obamacare cover psych therapy for Trumpitis?
I call it Trump derangement syndrome.
Why?
Because there are people, if you go on social media, there are people that are so singularly obsessed with Donald Trump. It's like a almost Tourette's, but it's like Trumpettes or something. I mean, all they do is sound off this litany of insults over and over and over, and then they conflate. If you defend something that he says or try and say something accurately, then they say you're supporting him. And then when you go after him, like I did earlier in the show, and said that what he said was false, it's how dare you say that to Donald Trump, traitor! I mean, it just people hear what they want to hear.
Oh, always.
What they don't understand is nobody, as far as I know, on this couch has endorsed anyone, yet they, in their minds, that's sort of the disorder. They think that you have, just because you're calling things accurately.
Well,
I
and
think
as a journalist, I think that's
to
a badge of honor for
Yeah.
people to be angry with you on both sides of the issue.
But
I
that
mean,
also
shows you're doing your job.
It speaks to the emotionalism in this presidential cycle. I mean, in this
absolutely.
election cycle, which if people are being that emotional, then the unstable people will take that emotion to their therapist, lining their pockets, creating a brand new psychiatric condition. I think what we need more than a series of couch dwellers massaging our minds and psyches, we need rationalism. We need a little bit of logic in this debate, and I think that has been sorely missing. And I think Thursday night's presidential debate showed that. The only people employing logic truly were the moderators. And
Welcome
that's wonderful.
5633 says, hello, Ambassador Bolton. Very informative. Great job today on Outnumbered.
Thank you.
Like to get all the big compliments. Let's see. We have Emily Trex. Please ask John Bolton if he has ever considered running for president.
I could go on at great length about that. How much time do we have here?
And you
your time.
have, haven't you?
I have indeed. I
and
almost
what
did.
stopped you?
The fear I would get to be the 18th candidate in
The
this.
people would have like Ambassador Bolton syndrome, and they'd be on the couch being
I'd
like,
be
"This is
delighted.
going to be so awesome."
If
Because I would be on my therapist's couch going, "This would be." I'd do a Tom Cruise if you'd run for president.
If I could have been number one and caused Bolton syndrome, I definitely would have done it.
You know, I will say this, though, about the supporters of Donald Trump. They almost have to be as vocal as possible when you have members of the establishment willing to say things like, we're going to try to keep him from getting to where the voters have decided he should go. So
Well,
I do get it.
It's very interesting if you look especially at the results on Super Saturday, the number of Trump supporters who were early deciders compared to the number of Trump supporters who were late deciders, and his number is way off among the late deciders, which is one reason it shows the stability of the people who have been for him all along, but it also shows why his campaign is in jeopardy, because if he's not getting late deciders, the opportunity for Senator Cruz or others is very real.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's why the Michigan number, I think, is so important, because he had such a lead, and now it's been diminished. So you wonder, are those late deciders going to break in a different direction? And is this a trend that you see in every state, where he has this sort of consistent base of support, that over 50% that made up their mind about a month or 2 months prior to the contest, or is this just a general theme that people are starting to, you know, his decrescendo, his support?
Well, the date on the calendar really coincides with the amount of money going into advertising in different states against him and the headwind he faces. Remember where he was just a few days ago before Maine, and then he lost Maine. Remember, he was in Maine when Mitt Romney was speaking. That's where he was headed to.
I think there's real question, though, how much radio and TV broadcast ads do against candidates now, as more and more people get their information off the internet and through social media. With my PAC and Super PAC,